Hello, this is Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. In this particular video, I want to talk about two nonprofit organizations that I'm very concerned about. The first one you've probably heard of, the ACLU. That's the American Civil Liberties Union. The second organization, though, is CAIR, and that is the Council on American Islamic Relations. Now, I want to talk about these two organizations. Now, number one, they have done work together. Obviously, ACLU, who does work defending the Constitution, defending civil liberties and civil rights, it would only make sense that they have defended and protected some Islamic individuals over the years to make sure that their rights were met. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the fact that we have no transparency to either of these organizations, even though they're nonprofit, no transparency to who their donors are. Who is sponsoring these two organizations? Now, CAIR has not filed a tax return since 2007, so we have no idea what countries, what organizations have been funding this nonprofit organization. In a time and a place where we should be very concerned about where the money is coming from in an organization like this, we have no transparency, no idea. The ACLU is in the same boat. They have done everything in their power to protect who their sponsors are and who is given money. They'll throw out names of certain Hollywood stars. They'll throw out certain names of some corporate donors. But the reality is, as an example, George Soros, we believe, is the largest individual donor to this particular organization. Now, he does it through foundations, but the numbers that he has donated to the ACLU are monstrous. And think about it, he's not an American citizen. So what purpose does he have in giving this kind of money? The only conclusion we can come up with that answers why neither one of these organizations wants to be transparent and why foreign organizations, countries, and groups want to be giving money to these organizations is they want to influence our culture. In particular, CAIR has spent 75 out of a possible 130 days on Capitol Hill lobbying our elected officials. The ACLU is constantly putting into question certain cultural aspects like prayer and issues of freedom of speech in obscure ways. And we need to take a look at this. What I'm suggesting is the IRS needs to step forward and step up, needs to put both of these groups, these nonprofit organizations, on notice that they have to give up their donor lists so that we can understand what these organizations have in mind, who the donors are, so that we can keep in perspective what their real purpose is. Thank you for listening, and keep tuning in to more of Political Common Sense for America.